And, you know, the topic is consistency is king. And I want to, I guess, put it in terms, you know, so you guys really understand how powerful this is. So I already see it's a couple minutes past, so we're going to go ahead, and get started here. So quick introduction, Robert Hollis Jr. here. I'm just a high school dropout that, you know, learned from some mentors and learned from some people successful than me, and it changed my whole life, ladies and gentlemen. So, you know, there's one thing I can say is if I can do it, you can do it. I promise you guys that. And, you know, for any other tips and tricks, you guys can see up there, roberthollisjr.com. Go there, make sure you pick up my gift if you fill out your information. I've got so many, you know, backlogs. I'm doing like a couple blog posts a day right now. I've got catch up to do. I got like 63 videos that I need to put up there. So, you know, the topic today is consistency is king. Now, guys, this is such an important topic if you ever want to build a following on Periscope, if you ever want to have a successful business. In my opinion, if you want to be successful at anything. See, you know, there's a term out there, and it's funny because I just got reminded of it today. One of my good friends and business partner, Ronna Gary, brought it up today, and all he had was this, you know, a slide, and it says 1 is better than 0. Now, of course, everybody's going, yeah, of course, yeah, 1's greater than 0. Duh, I know that. But I think the biggest problem that people have is they just get overwhelmed with the magnitude of things that you have to do. They get overwhelmed when you talk about piquing the interest of people. And what I see a lot of people doing is they get overwhelmed and they get all wrapped up and, yeah, I need to do Periscopes and I need to do a blog post and I need to pique interest. And they look at the magnitude of things and either A, they do a lot right away and they get burnt out, or B, they look at how big it is, and then they just decide just to never to start. See, in a blink of an eye, you know, when I had somebody the other day, they saw some of the success that I've been having with my blog and, you know, doing internet training, and they're going, oh, wow, you know, so all I got to do is get my blog up and running, and then I'm off to the races, right? And I go, no, you know, you got to have value to provide to people. You got to, you know, build a following. And he's like, well, how can I just do that? You know, it was almost, this guy's actually pretty successful. And, you know, he was just trying to solve every solution with just throwing money at it. Oh, if I need a blog, whatever, I'll pay somebody $5,000 to get that up. And then I'm up and running and I can have success. No, you gotta, you know, stay consistent with it. I can't tell you. And look at Periscope. This is a great example. When I started doing Periscopes, January 1st, everybody was doing Periscopes. Man, it was the cool thing to do. People that weren't doing Periscopes were doing Periscopes. You know, everybody was on. And now look that we're starting in the month of March. How many people are still doing Periscopes? See, all I started with is doing 1 a day. 1 a day. How hard is it to take 15 minutes, 10 minutes out of your life to turn on a Periscope and give a little value to people out there, give a little inspiration, a little excitement to people out there? And in a blink of an eye, I looked, I got 65 videos now, 65 Periscopes that I've done. And what most people do is, oh my gosh, 65, and you know, how many hours of that is content for people? No, I just started with 1. I just was consistent. And here's another key, guys. People like to follow people that are consistent. People, you know, general population are used to, hey, guess what? I know that on Tuesdays my show comes on. And I know when I show up to work on Monday what I can expect. And I know when I show up to work on Friday, I know what to expect. I always know my boss is there. They're always in a routine of things that they know that's there. Now, just because not everybody's always going to jump on your Periscopes, they know that you're doing it and it makes them feel good. See, so, you know, some people just are sporadic with it. Why do I do my Periscope every day at the same time? To be consistent. See, not everybody always jumps on, but they know whether or not they're living their dream or they're chasing their dream, that Robert Hollis Jr. every day at 3 Pacific Standard Time is going to have a smile on his face, going to have energy, going to share what I can with you guys to have success. And that makes people feel comfortable, ladies and gentlemen. You know, look at it the other way. We'll say with your network marketing business or any other business. You know, oh my gosh, you know, I got to pique the interest of all these people, and oh my gosh, I got to write my list or whatever it is. You know, what if you just pique the interest of 1 person a day? That's not hard, is it? What if you pique the interest of 2 people a day? Whoa. You know, most people go, no, you got to go out there and pique the interest of your whole list and talk to hundreds and thousands of people. No, you don't. What if you just got in the habit of talking to one new person a day and making a friend with somebody on Facebook of one new person a day? You know, what's up, Junior? My income, David and Karen. You know, so what if you just stayed consistent with that in a year from now? You know, you talk to 360 new people, 65 new people, 2 people a day. What is this? 714 new people? See, I don't think there's one person on here, one person that can deny the fact that if you spoke to 700 and some odd new people this year, that you wouldn't be in a better position than you are now. If you did a Periscope every day and all of a sudden in a year from now you had 365 Periscopes and videos online, that you wouldn't have more followers. See, consistency is the king, ladies and gentlemen. You can't just do something for a little bit and then decide to pick it up later and, hey, all my followers that were following me, come back and follow. No, hey, you dropped the ball. I guarantee I know, you know, on these weekends, you know, I was laughing because less people show up on the weekends, and that's fine. But I know without a shadow of a doubt, if I just had my problems that I was going through and I decided, you know, like my post that I put up, no matter how you feel, get up, dress up, show up, and don't give up. I guarantee if I just decided, hey, I got too much going on in my life right now and I'm just going to stop doing Periscopes for a week, I would probably lose most of my viewers. So that's probably the biggest tip. I get asked that all the time is how to get more followers on Periscope. Be consistent. Yeah, David and Carrie are on here. Make sure you click on them and follow them. I do 6 a week. I take Sundays off. They do one every single day, man. I've seen them where, you know, they're out, you know, hanging out with friends and they had to leave early from a party just to make sure that they could do a Periscope because they care about their followers. You know, and it relates with everything, guys. What about working out? You can't just go to the gym once a week for 2 hours and pump mad iron for 2 hours and run on the treadmill for another hour and then lag off a week. And then, oh, you know what? I didn't go to the gym all week, so this Saturday, I'm going to work out for 4 hours. No, what you're going to do is hurt yourself. You're not going to feel good, and you're definitely not going to lose any weight. What if you just stayed consistent and worked out for 15 minutes a day every day? That's how you get in better shape. That's how you get in a routine. You know, here's another tip for you guys. When you're staying in that consistent mode, it becomes like second nature. It becomes what I call as a rich, you know, R-I-C-H, ritual. Where, to me, doing Periscopes, when I first started, I'd get all ants up, and what am I going to talk about, and oh my gosh, and this, I'm going to do it every day. And I mean, when I first started, I was like freaking out going, can I do this? Do I want to do this? And now for me, it's like every day. It's like, oh, you know, it's almost 3 Pacific Standard Time. I can't wait to do my scope. I couldn't imagine not doing one. It's so branded in me because I've been doing it now for 60 days, guys. I think, was it yesterday? No, yesterday, the day before, I was working on something, working on my PowerPoint so diligently. I turned off my cell phone. I turned off Facebook, and I was so focused. And why all of a sudden out of nowhere, I just stopped and I was like, oh man, God, why do I feel like, oh my gosh, it's 3:05? I mean, I subconsciously knew I had to do a Periscope. So, you know, when it comes to that end, when you stay consistent, you know, piquing people's interest is going to become that way. You know, being excited. There's another thing. What if you just tried your best to just whatever you could, just try to be excited every day. I guarantee in 30, 60 days, you're just going to be an exciting person. You're going to be a happy person. So, you know, there's the, you know, I wanted to do a short one today, but, you know, I hope you guys understand. It doesn't matter about your relationships, the relationships with your loved ones, your kids, your business, your following, working out. It's about doing something little consistently over a long period of time, not just going in there and trying as hard as you can. You know, that's what, oh man, I tried to do Periscopes. You know, I did one of those things for like 4 days and nobody's following me, so I just quit. Guys, my first Periscope, and I'm not joking here, I think I had 4 people watching. And then, my second Periscope, I had like 6. And my third one, I had like 12. And, all of a sudden, it just kept growing and growing and growing, just like your business, guys. All of a sudden, you'll have 2 people in your group, and then you're going to have 4, and then you're going to have 8, and then you're going to have 16. That's where most people quit. Man, I've been working at this for a while now. This sucks. Nobody's joining. You don't understand that next month you would have had 16. And the month after that, you could have had 32. And the month after that, you could have had 64. And the month after that, just staying consistent. Now, I'm not saying it should. If you're, and it takes you 4 months to get 62 people in your group, you're probably not following the right system. But guys, consistency is the king. I have so many people ask that, well, how do I get a following on Periscope? And how do I, have a successful blog? Consistency and content, guys. Think all the way back to psychology. People like being told what to do, and people like, I know some people are going, hey, I don't like being told what to do. Most people are. Most people like that comfort of knowing that, hey, on Monday, I know at 8 when I'm going to show up. I know what people are going to be there. I know that Monday night is Dancing with the Stars. And I know Thursday's my night that I go bowling. People love consistency and they want to be part of that. That's a huge thing of being a leader as well, ladies and gentlemen. If anybody is on here wanting to be a leader, when you say you're going to do something, you got to do it on time, if not early, all the time. And I don't care if you're sick. I don't care if you're not feeling good. You want to be a leader. Consistency is more king. You want to get people to not follow you and to not listen to you or join your business. Drop the ball once. Trust me, I know there's some leaders that are on here right now. Give me some amens. I know David and Carrie is on here and Tina's on here. You drop the ball on somebody once, guys, and you can't get that back. So it's not that hard. Just think of it this way. 1 is greater than 0. It's better to be doing something small every day than it is to just go crazy and call 20, 30, 40 people in one day and have everybody tell you no and then just quit, guys. I'd rather somebody, if you're brand new watching this, is get in a habit of talking to somebody new every day. If you really want to get crazy, talk to 2 new people a day, 3 new people a day. Imagine if you could talk to 3 new people a day every day for a year. I don't think there's one person on here that would disagree with me that you would be in a way better financial situation than you are today by just talking to 3 people a day. I'm not asking you to write a whole list and call 200 people this weekend. I'm asking you to talk to 3 new people a day. Give me some extra hearts or amen if you guys think you can do that. If you guys know what I'm talking about here. Because guys, I look at business, building a following on Periscopes, doing whatever it is people just get overwhelmed and they get stressed, just like going to the gym. You go, you try to work out as hard as you can. Oh my gosh, I got to do this. I got to talk to, some guy said I had to talk to 100 people and that's how my business grows. Well, geez, what if you just talk to a few people a day? So guys, I hope you understand consistency is king. Pick one thing, master it, become it a ritual in your life, and then you can start adding other things. And before you know it, how many people know that 2016 is probably going to go by faster than 2015? The years keep flipping by, man. The older I get, I have a son now. It's like, wait a second, what happened in 2000? Whoa, oh my gosh, my daughter's going to be here in 4 weeks. What happened? See, the time is going to go away anyway, so choose today to make a difference, to do something every single day, and I promise you, a year, 2 years, 5 years from now, you will be amazed on the person you are. You'll be amazed on how big your organization is. You'll be amazed on your following. What if you your goal, oh my gosh, read a chapter a day. Just read a chapter a day. Gosh, you think you'd be a better person by this time next year? Yeah, you would. Listen to 30 minutes of something a day. So I'm beating a dead horse here, guys, but just know there's nothing special in what we do. That the difference between massively successful people and not is just bottom line consistency. That's all it is. So, guys, thank you so much. Change your life. Absolutely, guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate the follows, the hearts, the shares. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Once again, RobertHollisJr.com. You can go there, get my free gift for each and every one of you.